Hello everybody and welcome back to Mickey. I'm Mickey here to you, and today we're going to be continuing on through Adventureland. So the first thing we're going to be doing is that we're going to be going across this projector screen thingamajigger of jigginess. There's some spiders over here. You want to be careful with them because if you touch the legs, then you're going to be taking some damage. You can touch the top of their heads, which is actually required to get to the cinema room. So what we want to do to get to that is we want to jump on top of this spider head and then we want to jump on top of these trees. If my voice sounds any different right now, I'm actually have a really bad sore throat. So if my voice sounds any different, that's the reason why. And I'm also talking a lot faster than I usually do. Yay! There's some turtles right here. If you have to jump across, as usual, touching the water will cause damage for whatever reason. It still doesn't make a lot of sense. And now we're in Pirate Voyage. Pirate Voyage is similar to Space Voyage, where it's basically like a recreation of one of the Disney rides. But the exception, the thing is that this is more wasteland like and stuff like that. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's basically like a recreation of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride in Disneyland. Um, it's a pretty fun ride. When I was a little kid, I used to be terrified of it because of this one drop. But um, that's just how it used to be when I was like a little kid or whatever. Over there, we have to fill them all up to get the ride working properly. So, like I was saying, when we go, this is a recreation of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland. Specifically, the Burning City segment for that ride. I remember a couple years ago they updated that ride to include some animatronics of Captain Jack Sparrow. And In this one section of the ride, they had a character projected onto a mist. I think it was Davy Jones um, from the second and third Pirates movies. I'm not the biggest fan of the second and third movies, especially the third one. I didn't really like that one all that much. The fourth one was good. I liked that one, and I think they actually updated that ride to include Blackbeard. And I heard they're making a fifth one. It's going to be coming out eventually. I'm not sure when it's going to be coming out, but yeah, that's going to be coming out soon. The pumps for digital with paint are thinner. It doesn't actually matter which one you fill it with. All that really matters is how exactly you're going to get into the next area. It's not going to affect any side quests or anything, and to my knowledge, it's not going to limit what collectibles you're going to be able to get. Um, the only thing I could really tell while recording these videos was that was that it's going to be different how you're going to be getting to the next area. That's going to make sense in a minute. Just keep that in mind or whatever. Thinning it with paint and thinner. Um, just like the other pumps across the wasteland, you can only fill it with either one or the other. But unlike the other ones where it made a pretty significant difference, it's not going to make a whole lot. It's not going to make a whole lot of difference when you're going across this area. But keep in mind that if you do miss the collectibles in this area, such as the bronze pin, you're not going to be able to come back here. So if you miss any collectibles, you're not going to be able to come back here once you do leave Pirate Voyage. So just keep that in mind. The third paint thinner pump is down here. You need to thin out this roof so that you can jump right down here. So let's fill up the pump with paint. Great job! The repaired pumps lower the river so we can get under the gate. Hooray! So I'm going to show you guys what happens if you fill the pump with thinner. So let's go through this roof again and destroy the pump. Mwah. You did it! The overlord of thinner broke the gate, and now the river is rising. Rise, my son. So as you saw, just like I said a moment ago, filling it with paint or thinner will change it, how you're going to be getting into the next area of Pirate Voyage. Whereas filling it with paint made the thinner river lower, so that we can get under the gate, whereas filling it with thinner will make it so that we break through the gate. Either way, to my knowledge, you are still going to be able to get the gremlin and the silver pin in this next area. It's not going to make a whole lot of difference. I might be wrong about that, but to my knowledge, it's not going to change anything. I don't have anything to give you as a reward, but I'm supposed to free a fellow named Rigger Green. He's locked in a room full of treasure. Maybe he'll share some of it with you. You see, I built a trap to capture some of Hook's mechanical pirates, but this fellow Green stumbled into it. That's where I was heading when Hook's mechanical goon stuffed me into a cage. I'm gonna warn you right now. First of all, this pirate that we're gonna be saving in a moment. This is the pirate that Horace Horsecollar wanted us to look for. When last time we were in Mean Street. I'm warning you right now. If you do not talk to him, the game will think you did not save him. So, if you're trying to find him, for that side quest in Mean Street, if you do not talk to him, the game is going to think that you did not save him. So, even if you opened it, you do want to talk to him. That's like the most important thing right now. You also get a silver pin for doing this. You're gonna be able to save him even if you fill the pumps with thinner. So like I said, like a million times already, it's not gonna make a difference whether or not you fill it with paint or thinner, but it is gonna make a difference whether or not you did talk to Wizard Green. And my throat is killing me. Over here, this next area, for whatever reason, it just reminds me of Tomb Raider. In Tomb Raider Anniversary, there were these chompers. Well, they're in the original game, but in the remake, chompers were going both ways. For whatever reason, that mechanical trap that has spikes on the walls, that just reminds me of those levels in Tomb Raider. You can ignore these bloodlings right here. You don't have to fight them at all. I don't really think they give you a reward. I suppose if you could destroy I suppose you could look for refills and they're behind those cages with the boxes and stuff. But that's pretty much the only thing. That's pretty much the only thing that's what I'm trying to say. That's pretty much the only thing that's worth it when you're going through those cages. Using your spin attack against this chair right here will knock it against this desk, which will give you access to an e-ticket. It's not really all that worth it, but I suppose it is because it's a silver e-ticket. But if you're running on e-tickets, that's a good way to get it, I guess. You want to watch out for those that character right there that's trying to attack you. What we want to do to gain access to the cinema reel on this projector screen is that you want to use your spin attack on fireworks, and then you want to go quickly across to these sails, masts, whatever those are, so you can jump across the clouds. These are timed, so if you're not fast enough, they will disappear as you saw right there. Skull Island. This is where the pirate said Smee's boat would be found. The boat, uh, the boat bears a red flag, and we can use it to reach Hook. That's it. But it looks like anchor lines are keeping it submerged. We'll have to locate the anchors and cut them loose. And that's the machine that turns pirates into mechanical beasts. So now we are in Skull Island. And let me just say for the record, this is one of my more favorite locations in the game. Whenever I play through this game, even though Ventureland is my least favorite location in the game, Skull Island is a really awesome area. And I always look forward to it whenever I'm replaying through this game. Even though Ventureland, like I said, isn't one of my favorite areas in the game, I still really look forward to this area, and we're going to be seeing why as we go across this place. This place has a lot of side quests and collectible. Well, it doesn't have a whole lot of side quests, but it's very important for side quest related stuff. One of which is for the machine that's turning pirates into beadworks. So that's very important for that side quest. And there's also a required side quest in this area um, for raising Smee's boat. All you need to do, like Gus right there is saying, is that all you really need to do to get to this area is to raise Smee's boat. But I'm telling you guys right now, whether or not you took care of Hook's machine or not, that is going to be very important for a side quest. That's going to be very important for when you return to Ventureland. So that's my so yeah. The first anchor for Smee's boat is over here. Ooh, greeting e-ticket. That's cool. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. There's a greeting ticket right there, which we got, which is awesome. Jumping across these rocks, we get on top of here, and then we want to use the spin out this rock, and then use our spin attack against the speed cog. Oh yeah. And that will lower the gate. And that background is so pretty. And now what you want to do is that you want to use your spinner against this anchor, so that the rope will get loose, so that you can use so the boat will no longer be submerged. Also, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that the anchor is made out of paint, because the rest of the boat is that's not made out of paint materials or whatever. So it's a little weird that Smee has the anchor made out of paint or whatever. That's a little strange. Well, technically all of Wasteland is made out of paint because Jens did use the magic paintbrush to create the Wasteland, but whatever, that doesn't matter. What matters right now is that we're going towards this area. We want to thin out this rock so that we can go across, so we can do some stuff. There's a gold pin right here. This one's very easy. This one, it's very easy to miss this one. So just be very careful trying to get it. One of the biggest things that I love about this particular area are, first of all, the rock textures on the skull are really amazing looking, especially for a Wii game. They're really amazing looking, but I also love the blend of nature and mechanical. It's like I don't really know how to explain it. I just really love how um, there's a mixture of the natural rock formation and the mechanical and the mechanical machines that are built into the island. It's just really cool looking. Filling it with paint or thinner, it doesn't really make a whole lot of a difference. It kind of does, but not it's not nearly as important as just outright ignoring the machines altogether. Um, because either way, if you paint or thin the machines, the pirates in Adventureland are going to go home. But if you completely ignore the pumps, they're going to stay in Adventureland. Either way, both options are very important for side quests we'll be getting once we return to Adventureland. And also, well, there is you do get unique cutscenes for whether or not you fill it with paint or thinner, which I'm going to be showing in a moment. But the other pump is right here, and also, um, rather than usual three pumps, there's actually four of them across the. There's actually four of them across Skull Island. The fourth one is down this pathway over here. There's some blotlings around here that you need to be careful of. I remember during the trailers for the game where it showed Mickey running away from some blotlings on this place, and he used paint to paint back a wall to make them go away or whatever. I've never tried that strategy because I just prefer to like either ignore them or use Painter Thinner against them, or just do the cheap way of defeating them and just spin attack them into a thinner river. You did it! The Fiend is turning monsters back into pirates! There's not much around here that can't be made better without some paint. Yay! We completed a side quest! Clap for joy. And now I'm going to show you what happens if you fill the... And I'm going to show you what happens if you fill the pumps with thinner. You destroy the Fiend and never again will it turn a pirate into a monster. Sadly, those already converted have no chance of being restored. Thinner is powerful, but you mustn't forget its destructive power has consequences. So now that we've done all that, there's to take care of some more of the anchors for Smith's boat. There's another one over here, and it looks like there's absolutely nothing standing in our way. That stupid gate closed on us. It should apologize to us immediately. It's not apologizing. That jerk. No longer invited to my birthday party. I'm just kidding. We want to do is, as we saw, we want to jump on top of the little island right there, so that you can stand on the floor, and then you can come down here, and then you can open the gate, use the spin attack, and you can use the thinner against the anchor. Yeah. I'm gonna jump across these boats again, so that we can get back to the mainland. And there's a few more stuff that I'm gonna be taking care of. Like there's a piece of extra content and some other stuff that we'll be taking care of. Also, I'm going to point out right now that the boss fight for Ventureland I'm going to be saving for the next video. So if you're watching this video hoping that I'll show off the boss fight in this video, I apologize. That's going to be saved for the next video. Because if I did the boss fight in this video as well, this would be like a 30-minute video, and I don't want to make 30-minute videos because those are just way too long. Anywho, then you have to use your thinner against these thingies so that we can get to the other island. Objectively, you could jump across the thinner and use a double jump but continuously while taking progressive damage, but I don't recommend that for this area because you're going to be taking a lot and lots of damage. The next, another greenie ticket. They're just handing us greenie tickets left and right today. You've raised Me's boat. We can go up to Hook now. But, like I said, we're saving that for the next video. There's a few more things I want to take care of before we go take care of that. Namely, we're going to be going to the top of Skull Island to go check out what's going on up there. Use a thinner to make these jumps a lot easier. It's not going to really affect anything whether or not you clean out those platforms. It just makes it a whole lot easier to get on top of them. And I don't actually think you can get on top of the island without thinning out this small boat-like thing. I don't really know what it is, but you need to use your thinner to get across here. And actually, there's a piece of extra content beyond this wall right here, which you can go collect. This one's also very easy to miss. So, if you're missing a piece of extra content, it's likely going to be that one. Unless you're like me and you explore every corner of the game that you're playing through. Anyway, this right here, primarily what I said earlier about the rock textures, this is a good example of what I was talking about a moment ago. But as you can see, there's a Pete right here, so let's talk to him. Hey there, you must be Mickey Mouse I've been hearing about. Because you know who I am. I was created to challenge Captain Hook. Hook captured my sprite friend, and with her gone, I can't fly. That's why I'm trapped here. He keeps the sprite tied to the mast of his ship just to taunt me. If you find a way to free her, I'd be there in an instant to give Hook the what for. Also, let me just point out right now that the Pete Pan's animations for when he's doing dinner decisions, it's one of the funniest things ever because he's like very immaturely turning away from you, and when you talk to him, it's really funny he's just being I don't know how to explain it. He's being hilariously immature about this, where he's like sticking his butt at you, and then he's immaturely turning around to like I don't know how to explain it, but it's one of the funniest things ever. It's funny, you laugh now. But the important thing over here is that there's a blue treasure chest right here, so let's open it. And inside is bacon pizza. I'm just kidding. It's Daisy. It's animatronic Daisy's legs. There's not much else over here, but there is some dialogue up to the top of the island that I want to show off real quick. What a dimsel place. The view from here was once beautiful. Why did this happen? But this is a really awesome area to look at because just like in Mickey Junk Mountain, you could see the endless thinner ocean going on for miles on end. You can see it very clear from up here as well. It's just really awesome to look at, and you can really see just how much the thinner disaster really affected the wasteland. Because this is bound to have been like a really beautiful place at one time, but after the thinner disaster, it just literally turned it into a wasteland. You really want to leave Skull Island and head for the Jolly Roger? I'm on a boat. You're jealous, aren't you? I bet you are. Jolly good. We got to the Jolly Roger without any trouble, Mickey. Think anyone's on board? We should probably board the Jolly Roger. Mickey, you can either free the sprite, or find a way to defeat Hook outright. And with that, we're gonna end this video off here, so thank you guys for watching this video of Epic Mickey. Next time, we're gonna be challenging Animatronic Captain Hook. And until next time, we're gonna get it to you. Oh yeah.